Alright, so starting another video back in the car. I just finished up at the gym. This is just a little intro today. Pretty much the same as all my other days. We just got up, got a little bit of brand work done over the weekend. I didn't really do too much. I'm not going to lie, I watched a lot of Netflix over the weekend because I was stuck on a show. And I usually try to finish them as fast as possible. So, did that, but yeah, got a little bit of brand work done, nothing too crazy. Trained today, went to the gym, that was about it. But yeah, I think we're trying to plan out to go to Crunch tomorrow. Alright, we just finished up our favorite day of the week.
Yeah, legs.
Leg day, baby. Where are we going now?
Get the leg pump. We are going to the grocery store.
We gotta go get a couple things, and then I gotta stop at the bank. Put something in there.
Yeah.
New workout shoes? Uh-oh. Yeah. I really wanted to give me some vapor flies. I don't know if you guys know what those are, but they're like $300. So I've been slacking, not gonna lie. Definitely haven't picked up the camera a couple days. Let me tell you why though. No, I've been working. They started calling me back into work recently. If you don't know, I work overnight, so I work at like 4 a.m. until like 8:30. So it's not a really long shift at all. Like, it's short, but I have to get up at like 3. So, and I train at nighttime until like 7 o'clock. So it doesn't give me much time to get home and unwind before I have to go to bed and get back up. So I haven't been getting too much sleep, but it's Friday. I'm gonna try to get this video out today or tomorrow. And then, yeah, we'll just go from there. Maybe we'll have some good content this weekend. We should. I've just been doing the same thing the last couple of days, so there hasn't really been a point in me picking up the camera. I went to the gym by myself yesterday. Trained. That was literally it. I don't think I went anywhere else yesterday. And I haven't had too much time to do anything crazy with my clothing brand, which I do need to fix. I need to be better at like setting aside time and having things planned out and scheduled to do. But where are my keys? Right now, your boy is about to head. I should get my lens cover just in case. We are about to head to the bank. I gotta run to the store, and I have to pick up some lunch because I don't feel like coming home and cooking. I might actually. I gotta get some food regardless though, so I have to go get some groceries, then come back and either pick up food on my way home, which if I really don't want to do that, because if I do, I'm gonna have to get fast food, because I'm not gonna be able to get anything like quick enough, and I really don't feel like cooking right away. Get my garage shut, please. There we go. Yeah, I don't feel like coming home and meal prepping. Plus, it's already like 2:40. And I have to leave in like 2 hours to go to the gym to train anyways. And I still have to lift. I had a lot of shit to do. And I need gas. We're almost out. Don't know if you saw that or not. Let me see. Yeah, almost out of gas. Nice little heads up display. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. I do gotta get moving though, because I'm gonna be fucking late to a bunch of shit and be rushing around. So I will catch you guys when I have a second to pick the camera back up. All right, post shoulder day. What do we think?
It was alright, truthfully.
Wasn't really the best. Didn't get any like nice flicks or nothing, so
No huzz.
Can't put that in the video.
Currently dealing with women problems right now, so like,
Because women are just like weird, just trying to like manipulate people, but you know.
so I'm kind of cooked. So I don't really care about anything else right now. I'm probably gonna like not make it home tonight. Anyways,
What are you getting into tonight?
we are getting into nothing. Just gonna go home and probably drink a protein shake and get a shower and cry myself to sleep like I normally do.
You're not going out tonight?
No. We're going out tomorrow.
All right.
Yo, 100 likes on a video, we get Mikey out and we bring the camera to the club.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
That'd be so fun. I feel
Camera
like
to the
everybody would
club.
like it. Everybody would want to get in there. I
Do I want to walk around the club with a camera though?
But it's lit.
It's lit, but I spent $500 on this camera.
You're
I think
gonna
it's
You're
broken.
gonna be sober, so
I will be sober.
we're all
but,
gonna be
like,
sober because
I'm
we're
gonna-
all underage.
I'm gonna just be. I'm gonna just be holding the camera the whole time in one hand.
Yeah.
Gonna get kind of annoying.
What are you gonna two-hand it?
YouTube. I actually went back to go edit this video the other night, and I realized I barely had any footage on here. Most of it was just me doing this type of thing, telling you guys what I did and what I'm about to go do. 'Cause my ass hasn't really picked up the camera too much. I don't really know why. I just haven't. I've been pretty lazy in terms of making content recently, so that's on me. But we're gonna try to fix that here. We are currently on the way to the gym. You know, pretty much the only other thing I do besides working on stuff for my personal brand. I want to get a lot better at growing not only my, sorry, I just passed my sister, not only growing my personal brand, but also growing my clothing brand as well. And I know that the best thing for that is making content, and like more specifically like short form content for like my Instagram or my TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, things like that. That's kind of the best type of content in terms of growing a clothing brand, and especially since I am not, sorry, this card taking forever. Especially since I'm not going to be doing paid ads anytime soon. And for my reason being, I think I've talked about this before, but paid ads are like great. There's nothing against paid ads. Fantastic. Really smart thing to do, especially because as long as your product's like half decent, if you're pushing it out to as many people as to a bunch of people, even with a half decent product, say you invest $1,000 and you get an extra, just say you get an extra $2,000, that's still an extra $1,000 total, because obviously you have to take $1,000 to pay for that ads. But if you make an extra $2,000 to what you're used to paying for, I mean, that's still a great return. Most people do see a little bit better returns on that. But that's just kind of like if you have a mid product and you're putting it out to a lot of people, which obviously you can never have the perfect product in terms of clothing brand, just because you can't try and please too many people. It's better to have people love or hate your product than to try and make a perfect product for everybody, because then if it's too basic, there's just like nobody's gonna like it. It's just gonna be average and not do well. So you do have to pick a niche, pick a market, and kind of stick to that. Even if you don't like stick specifically to that market for your whole brand, which it definitely is smarter, but like each piece has to be at least generalized towards a target market. But obviously the easiest way, just keep your brand centered towards a one target market, is what I've learned from watching like bigger influencers and doing the research that I've done. So we do have some big things coming. The biggest problem, honestly, is just getting the money to put down for it. So that's why our start's a little slow, because we're obviously funding everything. I'm doing it all myself, which I could go and try to open a credit line and get business funding. Honestly, I'm not opposed to it. I'm going to see how this next drop goes and how things are going within the next month or two. And if it's still going like pretty slow, if there's a chance I try to get some business funding going, that's definitely something that's in the possibilities here. I'm not completely against it whatsoever. I think it's a smart idea, personally, just to kind of get you off the ground and moving. A lot of people are scared to do that, because if you're not making a bunch of money right now, they like try to take it one step at a time. But you gotta think down the road in the future. You have to manifest it. You have to believe that you can be that big of a company and to do those big a numbers. So not opposed to it. Could happen in the future. I'm not too sure. For right now, though, we're just working with what we got, trying to make do with what we have. And yeah, it's been a little bit harder, especially it's like a give and a take, because the last couple days of last week, Wednesday through Friday, I got called back into work at UPS, which was great because I haven't worked there in a couple weeks since peak season was over. I was like one of the people that they kept, but they only keep like 2 to 3 people from peak season if you don't make the union. Now, granted, I don't plan on having that job for very long anyways, but just to like help get my business off the ground and fund it, and like I have bills and stuff I gotta pay for, so that type of thing. It's great in that term, but it takes a toll, because starting so early in the morning, you think I gotta wake up at like 3 a.m. or 3:30, whatever. I usually wake up an hour before start time, so sometimes like 2:50, whatever it may be. I gotta wake up really early, so I don't get great sleep when I have to wake up that early, obviously, because I can't just go to bed at 7 o'clock like that. But yeah, sleep isn't the greatest. So then after I'm done and I get home, I take a pretty long nap most of the time for like at least an hour. And then I'm just like kind of tired the rest of my day and don't really want to do much. Which, I mean, and I can fix that, but it takes a little bit out of you. I don't really have the energy that I would on a day like today. But I need to do better at making my days valuable that I don't work. And I need to get something set in place to always have something going on, like have some type of work to do for my brand. I don't know if you guys have any like content ideas, anybody out there, if you're watching this and you own a clothing brand or you have experience in content creation, things like that, just ideas that I can do without having my pieces, because that's like I have content ideas that I can do once my next order comes in, but in the meantime, when I'm just waiting on it, I don't really know what I can do. And I probably should have gotten a sample. I kind of took a risk since it was like the same design, and I've already gotten a hoodie from them before. I did get this bulk that I have coming in without ordering a sample, which I will say was pretty dumb. I'm most likely never going to do that again, just to be safe. But I do kind of trust this manufacturer. I've placed a couple orders from them, and everything's come out pretty good. Besides my very first sample, but since then everything's come out the way I asked for it. So yeah, we got to work on that, get a lot more content, just like everything for the clothing brand kind of moving a little more smoothly. Need to do a lot more work for it, and just need to stay occupied on it instead of like waiting for things to come around. But enough talk about that. We are pulling up to the gym, so hopefully we can get some good content in here. That was definitely like a long ass yap session. I'm probably gonna cut a good bit of that out. But yeah, pulling up now. Gonna go hit an upper body day. If I had to guess, Boston's gonna be pretty late because we were supposed to go 20 minutes ago, and then, well, it was like 15 minutes ago, but he pushed it back 20 minutes. And Boston's just always late in general, so probably not gonna be here for a while. So I'm gonna sit in my car and listen to music because this whole ride here, I just yapped the whole time. But I will catch you guys inside. Aww. So we got chest, tri, shoulders. Probably picked the worst time to come to Planet Fitness.
Whole town's here, bro.
Yeah, we had to wait just to get on our pec deck, but there was nothing else we could do, so we had to wait for it. But we're probably gonna be here a while.
You got social anxiety?
What?
You got social anxiety?
I don't think I'm gonna move around. Oh yeah. Yeah, go, Schmike. Go, Schmike. Keep going, Schmike.
Thanks. So unfortunately, my man is dealing with a slight shoulder injury, so he's going a little light. But you know, if any fine shit's walking the gym, we're just gonna throw another plate on there, and he's just gonna like muscle through the pain. It's 45 and 10, in case anybody was wondering. There she is. Come on. Alright, just finished up. If you're wondering why there's not a lot of gym content from that session, certain gym bro decided to go ahead and leave me after 2 workouts, go do his own thing. So, you know, kind of just worked out by ourselves. You know, didn't even say bye, give me no dap or nothing before he left. He just dipped out. So, you know, I see how it is. But no, we just finished up in the gym. Hit a good chest, tri, and shoulder. Trying out a new split. Now I'm about to go home, get some food in me, fuel up. I'm feeling pretty good. I should have flicked up before I left, but you know, my gym bro decided to leave me, so couldn't really get anything done. But yeah, gonna go back to the crib ski, get some protein in, and I don't know, see what I do for the rest of the day. Real quick, before I finish up this video, I just want to kind of touch on why I'm doing YouTube and kind of like my purpose behind doing it. Because I think with anything you want to do that's not easy, you have to have a good purpose and a good why behind it if you're going to make it work. Number one being, it's in our nature to create, whether that's content, you know, whatever you want to create. It's in our nature to create. God actually tells us in Genesis to create. So that's one of the things that we are supposed to do. Along with creating, I kind of want to build my personal brand as well. I've always wanted to have a personal brand, be able to do YouTube, you know, that type of thing. So having a personal brand has always been like a lifelong dream of mine. Not necessarily to be like a top of the top influencer, you know, that's not really what I'm going for. I just want to be able to provide value with the content that I put out, and, you know, whatever God has intended for me is what's going to happen. I'm just going to keep trusting Him and following His plan. But I feel like a lot of people misjudge things, and obviously they don't want to do things because they're hard, but a lot of people also think that if you are a Christian, then you have to be poor or like very frugal with your money or whatnot. But the truth is, it was designed for us to enjoy His creation and to have wealth. He put gold in the Garden of Eden for a reason, right? There were no stores, nowhere they could go to buy anything, but there was gold in the Garden of Eden. Now you might ask why He would do that, and it was basically just to signify abundance, right? Because there was nothing they could buy, no stores, nothing. Like the gold didn't have a purpose. It was just to symbolize the abundance and the riches that God had intended for His people, right? Now, obviously, that was before the devil came in and twisted everything, so it can be used for bad too, like, don't get it wrong. And a lot of people refer to that Bible verse. It's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. That's not, it's not specifically what that means. And also with the Bible, I got everything I'm talking about is pretty much from, his name's Myron Golden, you can go look him up. Super smart dude, but the Bible can never say what it's never said, and it can never mean what it's never meant. So it's almost like the law of first mention type of thing. So whatever the Bible initially meant the first time it was mentioned, that's what it's always going to mean. Yes, over the years, money has become, I feel like, in my personal opinion, the devil's main way of twisting people and pulling them to turn away from God. But God had intended for us to inherit His riches. So as long as you're still doing what you know you're supposed to be doing and you're being smart, there's no reason that you can't have it. Now, if you guys read the book of Proverbs, which was written by, or believed to be written by King Solomon, it's not like actually confirmed, but they're pretty sure King Solomon wrote it, which he was the wisest man on earth, right? Or he's supposed to be known as the wisest man to ever live. Proverbs talks a lot about being really hardworking, and I mean, just the Bible anywhere talks about being really hardworking. So you still have to work hard. You can't just plop money out of thin air, right? But tying that all in together, my goal is I want to be able to build my personal brand, and with that, obviously be able to have another stream of income, create some revenue. It's not all just for personal gain. Obviously, I want my content to be meaningful. Obviously, I'm not getting paid right now. It's probably going to be a pretty long time before I even ever see a dollar from social media or content or anything like that. But I just want to be able to put out value, with that build a personal brand, help get my name out there. And with that, obviously, when you have great influence, a lot of people listen to you, and I just want to be able to bring as many people to God as I can, and bring as many people to Jesus, and just kind of be the best role model for not only, just the best role model that I can be personally for anyone, really. So yeah, I don't know if that was good or not. That might be terrible. That's what to see. But yeah, if you guys are wondering, that is why I do YouTube. Pretty deep, but I just want to be able to be the best version of myself, be the man that God wants me to be, and just do my best to spread His word. So that's kind of where we're at. And that also ties into my clothing brand as well. Being a Christian clothing brand, you can go look at my Instagram for that. It's beliefculture_ is my clothing brand's Instagram. You can see it's like a short version of like my story, why I started the brand and everything like that. That's why I'm doing YouTube. That's why I have a passion. I have a purpose behind it, and that's why I'm going to be able to stick with it long term, is because I have a purpose behind why I'm doing it. I'm not just doing it for fun or to make money. There's a lot deeper of a purpose behind why I'm doing it. Besides that, I am going to put the camera down. I'll probably watch the Lakers game because it's Luka's first game tonight. So definitely want to see how that goes. But I will catch you guys in the next one.